Today I'm reading, we're going to identify which reasons and evidence support which point. So today's thinking is going to be a little different than normal. In this lesson, we're going to actually look at our answer choices, and that's where we're going to come up with the answer. We're not going to write it in our own words. So first, like normal, we need to look at the question, and we need to annotate the question. After that, we need to look at our answer choices, and then we match the answer choices to the question. So it's a little bit different than normal. So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to use a different strategy for finding an answer choice that gives us evidence to support the point. So there's a couple of vocab words we need to know. First is rainforest, and rainforest is just a location. There's lots of trees, there's lots of animals that live there, and it's in areas like South America. Then we have medicinal. Medicinal has part of it in the beginning. It reminds me of a word, and that word is medicine. So medicinal is just like medicine, except it's plants that give us medicine. So when I'm talking about something that is medicinal, I'm thinking of the plants that help. Then I have diagram. And a diagram is like a picture, but more important than that, my diagram has text that gives me more information in it. And that's the difference between a diagram and a picture, that a diagram is trying to explain something to me. So let's go ahead and read our model. Did you know that a 16-year-old boy climbed the tallest mountain in the world? Tempa Tashiri Sepa made it to the top of Mount Everest in 2001. He's not the only amazing Sherpa from Nepal. He comes from a group of people who live in the mountains of Nepal. The Sherpas live in mountain villages as high as 14,000 feet. They hike everywhere and carry everything on their backs. Some even carry TVs and refrigerators. Many kids climb up the 1,500-foot slopes to go to school. Imagine hiking mountains that are 150 stories tall each day, or every day. Many Sherpa people also help tourists who want to climb Everest. They carry supplies to help guide the tourists. They have helped many climbers' dreams of being on top of the world come true. Which sentence from the passage shows why the Sherpa people are important? So, the reason why I'm not going to cover my answers like I normally would is because this says which sentence from the passage shows why the Sherpa people are important. So I need to know why these people are important. If I look in the text, it's going to tell me lots and lots and lots of reasons why these people are important. There's going to be too many. And I don't know if any of the reasons I come up with are going to be in here. So that's why today I'm not going to cover my answers. There's times when you do want to cover your answers because you don't want to get tricked. But sometimes you can't cover your answers. You actually have to look at those choices because there's just too many options when you go find evidence. So I'm going to look and see why the Sherpa people are important. So I'm going to go ahead and read each answer choice and try to figure out which one shows me that these people are important. So I'm going to highlight people in pink, and I'm going to highlight why they're important in yellow. So my first one says, he comes from a group of people who live in the mountains of Nepal. So the first one says he. Is he the same thing as Sherpa people? No, because first of all, people is plural and he is singular. This is one person, this is lots of people. So because of that, my answer choice A does not work. I'm going to go ahead and cross it out. Let's go ahead and look at answer choice letter B. Many kids climb up the 1,500 slopes to go to school. So here I have many kids. That's plural, so that ends up working out. So what are these kids doing? They're climbing up 1,500-foot slopes to go to school. Is that important? Is that showing me how these kids are important, or is that something that they just they have to do. It's just ordinary. I feel like it's something ordinary. That's the same thing as you guys going to the bus every day. It's not really that important. All right, let's look at my next one. They have helped many climbers' dreams of being on top of the world come true. So I do have they, so that is plural. And what did they do? They helped climbers' dreams. So is it important that they're helping people? Yeah, helping others is very important. So maybe that's an answer. I'm going to put a little mark because it's a maybe. And go ahead and read answer choice D. So D says, the Sherpa live in mountain villages as high as 14,000 feet. So here I have Sherpa. So it does match what I was thinking before. And they live in mountain villages. Is it important that they live in a mountain village? Not really. Everyone lives somewhere. This is just where they live. So D isn't really showing me why they're important. So C is my best answer. They're helping people. That's why these people are very important, because they help others. So C is my best answer choice. I want you to notice that because I did not go into the text and because I didn't write the answer in my own words, I really focus on each question and I was really specific. That's why I used my two different highlighters, because I really try to focus on what the question's asking me and is that in the question answers. So do they have both parts that I need? So whenever you don't go back to the text or whenever you don't come up with an answer in your own words, you have to be more careful and go slower. So what are you going to do today? Well, you're going to answer questions just like I did, where the question is already telling you something, and the answer choices are the things that you need to focus on, that they go with the questions. You're going to be reading about being a safe sport. So you're going to read this passage and try to figure out which of these answer choices matches what the question is asking you. That is in your Google Classroom, so just like normal, you need to go to Google Classroom, go to reading, look for today's date. When you click on it, open the passage, and you're going to write the information in your notebook. So I'm giving you options of A, B, C, or D. Your notebook should not just have one A. That is not good enough. I need to see more thinking. So you can put 1A because, and then tell me why you think A. 2A because, and then why did you choose A. I need to see your thinking, because that's more important than just random guessing. You can go ahead and go. Good luck and enjoy the passage.